EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now Lance wants to change him up. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw out wide is incomplete. The Patriots are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
On play action, Lance. And that's out to the flat for Swift. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You look at this Browns defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And they'll go for it. Lance. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Lance looks to throw again. And it's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, something good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion left. And they'll begin by running the option. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
That'll be complete to Cook. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now a first carry for their fullback. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Third down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
York able to send this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, Swift. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on third down, Lance. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Now.
2nd and 9.
Red, cycle. Red. Blue, strike. Yellow, go. Cut.
Here's Lance. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now an audible here into something else. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cleveland.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Browns.
In motion, there goes Bell. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Ready, set.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Down right around the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. They'll get this to Bell. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. York able to send this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Well, this offense has already been forced to settle for field goals on their drives earlier, so this is not a welcome sign here.
Indeed, it is not, and they certainly hope it's not a sign for the entire game because they know they've got to be able to sustain drives all the way through. Pick up those guys rushing the quarterback and give himself a chance.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now they'll shift things around. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings brings up 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a 43-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 4. As he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year
as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Lance looking to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Let's go now. Roll.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Marte Mapu, the one to bring him down. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Patriot.
Slot man moves right.
18 Rattler.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll change things up. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Red, cycle. Ready?
On 1st down, Lance.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Ready, set.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Steal, black. Set.
To throw, it's Lance. That is caught, Schoonmaker.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Throwing now is Lance.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
On the set.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. Lance going back to the air after the pick 6.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
The Lance going to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
52.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lance now on 1st down. Big strides, look at him go.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Lance now on 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but Definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35. Yes.